This is a preview of one of our Patreon bonus episodes. If you like what you hear, you can get access to all of our bonus episodes by supporting us on Patreon at the $1 tier.
Hello and welcome to Spoilers Intended, a podcast about series and films, but that's not what we're talking about this episode. This is a very
Not even
special
close.
Nowhere near it.
Patreon bonus episode. Yeah. We are doing a tier list, because we've done tier lists before in the past, but we're doing a tier list now of Halloween candy that you expect to see whenever you go trick-or-treating.
Yes, and if you don't know what a tier list is, it's basically we're going to rank it from S, A, B, C, D, F.
Yes.
S being super, better, the best, and A, B, C, D, E, F.
Super better.
Whatever it stands. What does it stand for?
I don't know. Superior.
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 Okay.
Awesome. Bag.
Best.
Bad, but in a good way. Like, that's so bad.
That's so bad. Better. Then cool. Then dumb.
I can't
Disappointing.
I can't say it on this
Disappointing.
podcast.
Disappointing. There we go.
Disappointing.
And then failures.
Failure.
But yeah, this is a bonus episode.
Huge
thank
thanks
you.
to all of our patrons.
Yes,
you
guys
make this possible.
definitely have made this episode possible
spent-
because too much money on
Spoilers
candy.
alert. We have over 30 selections to choose from, both chocolate and hard candy.
Yeah.
We spent approximately a month's worth of Patreon dollars on this.
Yes,
outing.
That's a lot of Patreon dollars.
We're
Somebody's
going
doing
to
the
get-
reverse math on this right now.
But yeah, so we
gonna
got
get
a bunch
sick
of
for
the
this.
mix. So the big thing here is that it's trick or treating candy. So this is not the full candy bars.
Yeah, we're not
This-
ripping open a whole Snickers. Snickers.
So
king size.
this is what you would expect to go and get whenever you're trick or treating. So these are going to be like the fun sized small packages of these, because the experience is different than getting like a
100%.
full candy bar of like a Milky
absolutely.
Way.
It's almost a different recipe, it feels like sometimes.
It sometimes
it's so
does.
different. Yeah.
Or it's like you don't get the same ratio.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's
'cause-
you gotta get the chocolate around the whole thing, but then they still have the
Right.
gooey center, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, for reference, this is very representative of what your Halloween might be like right now if you went trick or treating.
Yes.
Because I sat in a Target aisle and played Tetris with 9 different assortment bags to get the maximum number, biggest bang for our buck.
Yeah.
And then we went and bought more. We went to Costco, bought a big bag there, and
then we
Dollar
had to go-
General coming in clutch, and then also Walmart.
Then we had to go to Walmart to get one final bag of the normal Reese's
Didn't
cups.
have Reese's cups. Yeah,
Andrew
can't.
demanded the Reese's cups, not the little
I
Reese's
think that is
pieces.
quintessential
They have that
Halloween candy.
They have the iconic commercial, right, with the vampire
Yes.
bites.
Fangs, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
Yeah.
And then the fangs.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do. We have a lot of candy
have a lot to
and
go through.
stuff to
Yeah.
get through. So we're gonna try and go relatively quick. There's obviously going to be a lot of ASMR here of us opening bags.
This is the ASMR
Another thing you
episode
can
of the
hear if you
century.
listen really closely is all of us going from like semi-healthy people to pre-diabetics by the end of the episode. So listen to our voice
and
crack.
you can hear the
all
cavities
of our
just forming.
teeth
in
are
our
yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan just had like what, 4 cavities?
Yeah.
Take
My
care.
dentist is going to be thrilled because he listens to the show. No, he doesn't. Thank God.
I'm gonna message him and be like,
Dude,
"Hey,
Let him know.
I know that Ryan just got cavities filled,
he's
but look, guess
breaking-
what we just did."
breaking
I'm
the
like,
law here.
hey, carte blanche, baby. I'm fixed. I'm back in the game.
They reinforced my teeth just for this.
But yeah, just because it is still relatively hot, I think we should probably start with chocolate first,
It's still kinda
just
warm
so
down
we
here.
can try and get through all the milk chocolate pretty quickly.
right, what
before
do we want
it
first?
effectively melts. I think that we should start with the de facto Milky
basic?
Way or Snickers.
Oh, so I was going to say, what about just Hershey's milk chocolate?
Oh, Hershey's milk
That's like
chocolate.
the
That's a
most
good one.
basic
Yeah,
chocolate.
Okay.
that's a good choice.
I got to find it. I got to dig
Yeah.
through my pile here.
I got mine.
Okay, I got it.
So there's actually a handful of these that I've never had before.
So have you had Hershey's milk chocolate?
I've definitely had Hershey's milk chocolate.
in the mini bar form.
Yeah.
Get ready. We're going to ask every candy. You've had this one? Yes?
But yeah, so we're not going to eat the whole thing just because there's so much candy to go through.
Speak for yourself. No, I'm not. Definitely not.
Some of these I might eat the whole thing.
I don't want
some
to
of them I
vomit
might,
on
yeah.
the mic.
Yeah,
Please
this
don't.
is-
Okay, so
this
we're
is
going
just
in with the
standard
Hershey's.
Hershey's chocolate. And I feel that as I've gotten older, I like milk chocolate less and less because it's too sweet.
I like the dark chocolate.
Dark
As a
chocolate's
kid,
better.
See, as
you
a
get that dark chocolate in the bed, I was so mad.
Dude, as a kid, dark chocolate's the way to go. As an adult, dark chocolate is still the way to go.
Oh, wow.
Now,
those
I will
kids.
say Hershey's is less sweet than a lot of other milk chocolate.
The thing that always surprises me is that this tastes exactly like a Hershey's Kiss on a lot of levels.
Oh man, I love Hershey's Kisses.
Yeah, and like so, it's for me, it's like not that candy I go for on a regular basis.
If it's there, absolutely,
I'm good with it. Yeah.
I think this is a solid A. I think it is the de facto. Steven dropped something.
I would go
I lost
more
my gummy bears.
I would say B or A.
I feel like this is a B for me.
I mean, that's totally fine too. Like I can accept a B for Hershey's chocolate. It seems to be kind of like the baseline of like this is what chocolate tastes like.
Yeah, like for me, this is like, hey, you came to America. This is what American chocolate is.
Yeah.
Is it wonderful? No. Is it terrible? No.
Okay, yeah, I think I can go for a B.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll put Hershey's
for a B.
Yeah.
Let's do Special Dark next.
Yeah. So now we go to the dark chocolate. Now I remember as a kid, I ate these up. I thought these were so good.
I thought it was way too bitter as a kid.
So, and I feel like when you got bags of this stuff, because it comes with like 4, like the milk chocolate, the Special Dark,
the nuts,
Good Bar, and Crackle.
Yeah, the one with almonds in it.
Special Dark was like the hardest one to find.
Yeah.
They put the least amount of it.
I was
in
looking
there.
at the bag when we were going through pulling stuff out. It felt like that thing was just covered up in Special Dark.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe just kids don't like it anymore. Or kids never liked it. I don't know.
I don't think, most kids didn't.
See, this is a nostalgia taste for me. But I don't think...
This is an A. I don't know if I can give this an S.
No, definitely not an S.
But it's certainly better than milk chocolate.
See, I would still put it in the B for me. Like, I think I prefer it now that I'm older. I like the dark chocolate better. But I still don't know if it's A tier.
I think this is a B. And like that's
I can live with that too.
Yeah.
I don't see, the thing is, for me, in terms of like actual dark chocolate, now that I've had like not Hershey's dark chocolate, this doesn't taste nearly as good as it used to.
No, it doesn't.
Right, yeah. Perspective is everything.
But because it's still pretty sweet for being dark chocolate, it's still pretty sweet, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is good though.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No complaints. Yeah, so
Okay.
that was
Hershey's Dark or Special Dark.
How about
Do we want to veer away from chocolate, or do we want to do the chocolate first?
let's commit to
Let's
that.
do all the chocolate because we can compare and contrast
Yeah.
as we go through.
Commit to that bag. Find your Good Bar and your Crackle.
Good Bar and Crackle.
Heck did they get?
So I've never
Found my
I've never
Crackle.
had a Good Bar before.
Oh, really? That's like my
Yeah.
wife's go-to. That's like
Well,
her
because
favorite.
I don't like peanuts in things. I love peanuts.
I think I got shorted a Crackle.
Did you?
got
We
a
can
Crackle.
split it.
I
We
don't
can
know if
split
I
it.
have a. Oh, there's my good.
I'm not gonna eat the whole thing.
All right, I'm not either. All right, got my Good Bar in hand.
Okay, so we'll do Good Bar first.
Okay, give me a second. I dropped
But
something.
yeah, I've never. It says,
There's so much
There's
stuff.
so much candy.
but yeah, I've never had a Good Bar before.
So-
I'm
so
not
Good
necessarily
Bar
looking
is
forward to
the
this.
Peanuts.
So in terms of having peanuts in something, is it like
It's a texture thing.
disgusting? Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
it's
texture.
a texture thing for me. It's just not a.
Well, Good Bar's chopped up peanuts, so it's not like a whole peanut.
I don't think that changes anything.
Okay,
we're
incredible.
about to find out.
It's a different texture, literally.
So I hate nuts in like brownies and stuff, but Mr. Good Bar's pretty good.
Save this one as a ringtone. I love nuts and everything.
So the problem, like, so it's
Nuts
weird.
and mushrooms, is that what you want?
Sure.
Right.
So that's just milk chocolate and peanuts, and I like the flavor because I do like peanuts. I mean, I have peanut butter almost every day. But it's just the texture thing.
Texture
for me.
gets you? Yeah.
So like, I would give that a C.
See, I would go
I feel like
A?
this whole bag is a B.
That's the
or a
thing.
B. I could easily go down to a B.
Anything that has peanuts in it is going to be a lower score for me, so I can completely be outvoted for that, and I'm not going to
Now,
fight
you've
for
never
it.
had Mr. Good Bar before. right?
Never had a Mr. Good Bar.
To me, the chocolate texture is slightly different than that of like just the regular Hershey's.
It
It's
is.
like a little chalkier.
It's a little softer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a C for me.
I can go with the C.
I'd go B,
Like this, that's the problem. Is this whole bag could probably just be a B or a C for me,
probably.
and I wouldn't really complain either way.
No, don't you be talking about Crackle that way.
Well, we're not there yet.
So you like crisp rice?
Oh,
but
I
not
love
peanut.
He loves
no,
rice.
I love rice.
Have you met this man?
I have
loves rice.
I guess I'm not around you when you're consuming rice in a candy bar before.
Man, I love Crunch Bars. Crackle's really
Crunch Bars are
good.
good.
Yeah.
so you're saying C? Both
I
of
think
y'all.
that's a C for me.
See, I would push for B, but
See,
I'll.
I can do B or C. You just got to convince me. Which way am I supposed to go here, boys?
I mean,
I don't really have a thing to stand on because I don't like peanuts and stuff. So
to me, like a Good Bar and a Crackle to me are very similar. It's just different shades. It's like one has peanuts, one has rice.
no,
You know,
that's the thing
We're
though.
gonna
It's
find
a
out if
completely
that's
different
true.
texture.
it is, but I'm saying like flavor wise, it's like it's chocolatey and it's crunchy.
No,
I would
I
put
think-
both of them at B.
I think Good Bar's a C. The more that I've got
Okay.
this taste in this, it's a C.
all right. Okay, so I'm going to split the
Split the
Crackle.
Crackle, yeah. It's hard times here on Spoilers Intended. We're splitting
We
the
didn't have
mini bar.
enough Patreon dollars, apparently.
We just
Share it with your friends, please.
we
Right.
got three. Two of us definitely got an extra or something.
Yeah, so this is a crackle. Oh yeah. I will say though, this feels sweeter.
It is
than
definitely
just
way
the
sweeter.
normal Hershey's bar.
Yeah.
See, for me, that knocks it down a little.
I think that does knock it down for me too. Honestly, I think that's also a C.
It's a little sweet.
It's a little too sweet.
I do like the texture. I like the rice in there.
Maybe this is because I've had Crunch bars more recently, where because whenever we go to the movies, I do the little bunch of Crunch that they have, which are fantastic.
See, I gotta say, I don't know how I feel about you saying it's too sweet for me. That should knock it down on a Halloween candy tier list.
Very true. It is, to me, though, it's
Personal taste, I agree. Like
it's a different type of sweetness.
No,
to me.
now the texture's fantastic. I would definitely give that an A. But I think the flavor, whenever you compare it to like a Crunch bar, which we're about to do, I just don't think it's there.
I would go C with that. If Mr. Goodbar is a C, I would put this at C.
that's fair. We can go see.
That's where I'm
a
at.
C. Yeah.
All right, we're off to a raging start. We've already knocked down 4 B's and C's all around.
Yep.
Crunch bar.
They spell
Crunch bar.
They spell.
What if we just do a crackle?
Wrapper
cracker.
is right in front of you.
And it's spelled with a K. It's on the floor, actually.
KRACKEL.
Now-
I've already thrown it away. All right.
Now, Crunch bars are one of my go-tos whenever I do get like candy, because it's simple, and I always feel that their rice is better.
I would actually struggle to tell you what chocolate I would go to as a go-to. Probably Reese's cups.
Well, I
mean,
mean,
Reese's for sure.
Reese's is like the ultimate.
Did we bring the Reese's down here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got-
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look for the orange.
But there's.
All right, so this is Crunch bar. Oh yeah,
Definitely superior to a crackle.
100% better than a crackle.
Honestly, it's weird. I feel like because the bar itself is thicker, that helps it.
It does, yeah.
It does. But so the thing is that the chocolate isn't as sweet, and I think that's what really
it's
helps.
not even remotely close. I think this is a B for me.
I would go A.
I'd go A for this.
I mean, I could be overruled. That's fine. But this is not nearly as sweet as a crackle is. My gosh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Crackle is like sugar.
That was like
I-
intense.
I always felt like when I was a kid, like crackle was like the break from all the sweetness.
I know it's buck wild as you get older, and you're like, oh my god, I ate
So
like
much
pounds
sugar.
of this.
Oh, dude, I get home like that night. It'd be like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
Oh.
I just walked a couple miles with pounds of candy.
The worst was the next morning when your parents wouldn't let you eat it for breakfast, and you didn't understand why.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want scrambled eggs, you morons. I've got a bag of candy.
And then like you go out and you look through your candy and you realize some things are missing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's a thief. Call the police.
Yeah.
Hand me the phone. I'll call 911. Keep the scrambled eggs away from me. I want that Crunch Bar
Yeah.
that's going. So we're going A on Crunch Bar?
I think
That's
A.
fine.
Okay.
I think A.
Let's go A.
All right, where are we going from here?
Let's go to Kit Kat because I think that's the next tertiary
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
evolution.
Oh, we're all gonna break off.
What are we going for?
Your Kit Kat instead of me wasting that.
Yeah, we'll split it up like you're supposed to do.
You're not,
Give me a break. Give me a break.
you're not supposed
Break
to.
me off a piece of that cake.
They're begging you to break it off, but
Copyright
just like-
strike.
Just like Kit Kats, these are not for kids.
So Kit Kats, I think, are substantially better when they're cold.
most
yeah.
chocolate's better when it's cold, just by default.
Yeah, but man, I do love me a Kit Kat. It's got the good wafer in there.
I'm eating the whole thing.
Yeah,
Well, maybe not both pieces.
not both. But yeah, like because we split it. I'm only doing one. Man, Kit Kats are so good.
That's an A.
That
Easy A, maybe an S.
Thanks for listening to this preview of one of our Patreon bonus episodes. If you like what you heard, you can hear the rest of this episode and get access to all of our other bonus episodes for just $1. Go to patreon.com/spoilers intended podcast.